everyone, this week I'm just going to be talking to you about two quick things about movies I've been thinking about recently. First thing, the other night I was turning in and I was thinking back to a picture that Neil Gaiman had tweeted earlier in the day of his dog Cabal with a big, with stitches on the back of his neck after he got a tumor removed that was pressed on his spine. And I thought, like, the perfect caption, "Quick, hold the phones! Tim Burton has found Frankenweenie," or whatever, because Tim Burton is looking to remake Frankenweenie as a feature-length film, as opposed to, the short he has already. And that got me thinking in general about Tim Burton's style. And of the Burton films I've seen, which are Nightmare Before Christmas, Sleepy Hollow, and another one, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what I've really liked is the use of the color palette, as well as the surrealistic style that is most definitely seen in films like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, the not right, twisted bed sort of buildings, and that whole gothic kind of feel. I mean, I really like that stuff about Burton's films, but apart from that, he just seems to be just rehashing things. I'd like to know what you guys think. If you agree with me, what your thoughts on Tim Burton and his style are, just leave them down there in the comments. And I was also thinking the other day, I was mulling while driving over to work, or was either during work. I was mulling either driving over to or during work about parody movies these days and the state of them. And we primarily have like 2 or 3, like a really small concentrated group turning out lowbrow, crappy parody films. We have Seltzer and Friedberg doing like Disaster Movie, Date Movie, and a whole bunch of other ones. And coming up soon in August, Vampires Suck, which you can kind of guess is vampire movies. Or to be specific, just Twilight, because that's the biggest vampire franchise out now. It's on the big screen. I mean, yes, there are other vampire films, but they aren't as hot, if you will, as Twilight and the Twilight series, which really sucks. And I watched the trailer. Yes, I watched the trailer just to judge, but you can't always judge by the trailer. Anyway, I watched the trailer. It's like 2/3 Twilight type stuff and 1/3 Alice in Wonderland getting shot. Ken Jeong as a vampire doing like a vampire beer guzzling thing or whatever, and the Jersey Shore cast, and 1 or 2 other rather pointless things like Team Edward and Team Jacob fangirls. I mean, parodies these days under Seltzer and Friedberg and whoever else is turning them out have been so lowbrow and inane. I mean, why would you even bother? They flop at the box office. The critics think they suck. And whatever happened to the days of the highbrow parodies, like Mel Brooks kind of stuff? What are your guys' thoughts on both these matters? Just leave them down there. I'll leave a link to the Neil Gaiman photo and the Vampire Suck trailer if you're interested in viewing them. That's going to be all for this week, and I'll be back next week with hopefully more interesting stuff. We'll see. Probably some book stuff. See you all then. DFTBA and LZ.